Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back to my channel. It is Thursday, May 14th, 2020. Okay. Thursday, the 14th of May, 2020. So remember this. When you follow the crowd, you lose yourself. When you follow your soul, you lose the crowd. And sometimes the remnants of that is being in solitude so that you can actually follow your heart. Okay, let's go. All right, let's do it. Let's see what's happening for today. Oh, I love it. Look, the Empress. Well, the Empress, she doesn't follow anyone, right? The Empress is her own. She has grown into her own being of self, right? She knows herself. Here's the sign also of Venus, right? As we're getting ready to go retrograde. Venus is in retrograde as well as 3 other planets. Jupiter, Mars, and Saturn. So there's a time where things are revisited, as we know, with retrogrades, but they're not revisited always in a harmful or bad way. With Mother Earth coming out, let's stay grounded. So what does that mean? Just keep taking, if you haven't already, salt baths help get grounded. Being out in nature obviously gets you grounded. Putting, planting, even honestly, even wearing green to the point of getting grounded, okay? It does help. Going with the flow and not against the grain, right? The Empress has been through every experience in life and can impart much wisdom on you in your life. Now, this could be you, right? Of course, very much so. You are the mother. You could be a mother for sure. But have you gone through it all? Do you feel like you've gone through it all, right? She depicts, this feminine energy depicts so many things. The love of nature, the love of self, the love of the love in the fight of the growth that's happened with this mother, okay? This could be your mom if it's not you, okay? All right, so these just flew out, so I'm going to take them. There's a lot. All right, so we have the 6 of Cups, remembering being a child, your mom. Always knowing that the kind of love you receive from your mother, not everyone, this is a collective reading. Not everyone had that close bond or relationship with their mom, but whoever raised you as a mother figure could be your grandmother, could have been your aunt, could have been whoever this mother figure is. If it's not you, it's someone that you have great respect for and an undying love, because that's what it means, undying, right? Love does not ever die. It does not dissipate. It just changes form. The love of children, being childlike, right? The time these children are standing in the background, you can see it's a time when things were simple, right? And flowers grew, and people used to plant a lot in the 40s and 50s, right? They believed in planting. They did their own. They also planted their own, food. All right. So this could be also something that we need to kind of like the retrograde part of us loving Mother Earth is planting, and especially our own food in this time of our world as we see it. So the retrograde in this regard is great. Why? Because we're going back to a time when things were simpler, being simple, enjoying life, right? On the most simplest yet joyful experience. I feel this is mom and children. I feel connection. I feel a huge sense of respect and love of your mom. Being a mom, that is not easy to be a mom. So everything shows itself up as motherhood and the blessings, each cup that's filled during the course of a lifetime brings this feeling of such joy where emotionally we are fulfilled because we remember. If we don't remember, the universe wants us to remember the love of what your mother has meant to you, what your mom meant to you, whomever this mother figure is, and also it being part of the universe we live in is Gaia, right? This is an enormous growth of understanding a place, a time. The understanding is of a place and time with which we grew up, where we grew up, how fun and easy life was, and how it can be again. It's all in the way you see things. It's all the way of your perception and attitude. It really is. You can change. All you have to do is, if you go with the flow, you can find peace in that change without going against the grain. This could also mean a soulmate from childhood is a wish coming to you, coming true. I'm holding it tight because there's more behind here. Okay, let's go. Wow. There are things that we are going to be, the High Priestess has secrets, right? Secrets of the universe, secrets knowing that perhaps someone's wish of simpler times and of a soulmate is coming back to reunite. The wish that your children will be happy, cared for, and taken cared for is also a wish of a mother. This mother is highly intuitive. She knows how to take care of her children. And she doesn't show all her wisdom and knowledge. She shares her wisdom and knowledge to her kids. Yes, she guides them, but in a way that is not do as I say, not as I do. This is changed. That perspective is changed. It's not like that. Now, mothers that want to care for their children and nurture their children, which we have great nurturing, caring for our children, but we also, there are certain things that, you don't tell your kids, right? To not put them in harm's way. Do you know what I mean? That kind of stuff. Easy little things, just little things like that, right? That we keep our kids safe and we don't share all of our like skeletons in our closet with our kids because they're going to go through their own experience. But we do guide them and nurture them as mothers all do. There is nothing more loving than a mother and or a father. If you're lucky to have both, you consider yourself very blessed. And I'm saying that because look at what we're going through right now, right? Okay. B and or J initials could be prominent in this in the coming out. I hear coming out party. I do. And I mean, we could say it's a coming out party. It's a reunion of a soulmate coming out from, you know, from out of nowhere, actually. Why do I say that? I don't know. This is like a half or crescent moon. So maybe during the next crescent moon, something will transpire here that someone doesn't see, or only the mother knows, right? It's like knowing yet not knowing, right? Innately. This is innately knowing. So the mother knows innately within her own intuition. Oh dear. Gosh, it was going so well, right? All right. But this is good. Why? Because there's always conflict when wishes come true, when mothers and their children are getting along and everything is good. Is there external chaos? Is there chaos that we don't see? Is there chaos in a family that we don't see? All right, so this is the first thing when I saw this card was chaos within a family unit that is not shown to the world, say, right? Because we don't know what goes around behind closed doors. There could be fighting. There could be things that are unseen to the naked eye. We only see what people want to show us. They present their picture, so to speak, right? It's like on Facebook, on Instagram, on all social media. You see everyone having joyful, beautiful times, smelling the roses, doing selfies, right? You know, you're sitting as viewers, we're sitting there saying, oh, look at, you know, she looks great. He looks great. They look happy. And then you don't know what goes on. You don't know what one is feeling. So there's some inner turmoil going on. So let's see what this is, because this is number 5. So there is definitely change coming here, right? 5 is the month of May as well. So there's clear inner turmoil going on. It could be with a mother figure, or the mother is having inner turmoil, right? With her kids, right? And she may not be exposing that inner turmoil. I mean, it's kind of normal, isn't it? Where when we have things that we worry about things with our kids, we don't really express those things. We keep them internally. Okay, so my printer just went off, and that's a yes. Okay, so let's get another card for sure about this inner turmoil or what's going on. Look at the King of Swords. So this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be a mother and father, right? This could be the depiction of a family, right? And there's inner turmoil within the family. There are secrets that are being kept in a family unit, for sure. There could be someone who is drinking excessively, partying it up, and, you know, like the hidden I don't know, just it just off the top of my head, right? The closet drinker, all right? This is drinking, right? It could be someone who drinks excessively but doesn't want people to see it, right? With the High Priestess. All right, so, or are the kids drinking? Oh, I just heard that. Shit. These kids are young, but still, it could be kids drinking and you're not aware. The parents may not be aware. This is a mother, this is a father, for sure. Someone's drinking is excessive. There's inner turmoil. It will be exposed. You find the bottles, right? Okay. See? Drinking. Seriously. This could be someone is an excessive drinker. It could be someone is, I have to say it, turning into an alcoholic, right? Because of turmoil, what's going on in the world. I mean, listen, you guys, you have the choice how you're going to how we handle the quarantine. You have a choice. Now my throat hurts. So, my throat hurts because someone's not expressing how they really feel with a couple with children who is definitely becoming or could feasibly starting to drink way too much, and the other party doesn't want to talk about it. The other party wants to just say it's not there, right? We're the elephants in the room. So we need to really be mindful during these times. Like, are you growing as a human being living in this world? Are you growing? Are you becoming a better self? A better version of yourself? So the angels may come in and bring this out to the forefront. I do see pouring drinks like crazy. Yeah, and it's necessary to get a hold of this before it gets out of control. Someone really does feel like, like the heavens see it, right? Maybe this mother is on the other side. Maybe the father's on the other side. But this King of Swords, look at his face, just saying. His face, he looks tentative. That's the first word I heard. He looks very tentative, where he knows that someone needs to cut out this alcohol. He knows that whatever conflict, drama is going on around or within the circle needs to be balanced. Things need to be like someone's gone through a really rough time, either with someone drinking too much, partying too much, and or secrets coming out within a group. An immature Page of Wands, which is a Leo, Aries, Sag. So there is an immature child. Here's the child. Children. Children may be drinking too much. If it is like 20s and 30s, someone in their 20s or 30s who drinks too much because they feel defeated, right? When you feel defeated, you go to the, right? A lot of people do because they're weak and they need to drink. Now, I'm not saying everybody. So I was told to look at, here's the father. Here's an Aries, right? So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries. Someone is either drinking heavily, has been defeated, children drinking without like hiding it, right? In their, taking the parents' alcohol in the house. This being the Emperor and the Empress. This is the couple, right? This is the mother, depicting mother and father. This is also someone needs to put a stop. Someone needs to be in charge. There's someone that needs to take charge of this situation, whether it's children drinking, teenagers drinking too much, getting into the alcohol at home. Someone's definitely pouring many drinks. It could also be someone who's 20, 30-year-olds, right? This is more teenage 20s, but still, doesn't matter. Someone's drinking heavily, and someone, this Emperor and Empress, someone needs to take control. The Emperor could also be the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with Aries in their chart, or vice versa. Okay, for both the Empress as well as the Emperor. So now we do have a family dynamic. Yeah, that's where it ends. This is where it ends. That's what I hear. This is Libra. That's why I said it. Okay. So a family dynamic must end where there's someone's drinking too much in a family, hiding it. It's going to come out, right? It will eventually. It always does. Secrets can never be hidden. They always come out. You know? All right. So this is important so this reading is a preventative reading for those who have kids a little either young or in their teenage years or even in their 20s and 30s. Protecting your children, protecting your family, because people are feeling like this, right? People feel like, when is this ever going to end? They feel defeated. They feel, like you want to try, seriously, you want to try to keep whatever is happening, keep your children safe, keep your family dynamic in a calm and comforting position. These are 2 9s, right? 2 9s. So we want to end, the 9 is the end. You want to end a child being chaotic and out of character, or a family dynamic. Someone's out of character. They don't drink like this. And they're just drinking because they're like freaking out, right? Also drinking with friends, right? Needing to stop that. Okay. Charity comes in and says prayer and contemplation. So the mother prays. The feminine is praying. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. So if this does apply to you, and you've been having these little gut feelings of your kids drinking, or maybe a husband or a father figure is drinking too much, you're finding alcohol, you're finding bottles in the house somewhere, or start looking. Maybe this is a heads up to start looking for that. But someone's clearly drinking excessively here, and someone's not, So someone needs to take hold of this. The Emperor and the Empress. If you are the parents, make sure that this is not happening, or is it happening to you? Okay. It's a preventative reading. Have a great day.